Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm a tutor in the Econ Tutoring Center. Today I'm going to do a video on log rolling, which is a technique where people can trade votes. Remember that the language we use may be different from the language that your professor uses, so always make sure to check to make sure that it's the same. So the idea behind this problem is that we have an economy of three people, Manny, Mo, and Jack, and three projects that they could vote to build. So a library, a dam, or a park. And what you'll notice here is that, and these numbers inside represent the utility or the benefit that each one of these people gets from this project being built. Right? So if you notice that Manny's the only person who gets any positive benefit out of the library, Mo is the only person that gets any positive benefit out of the dam, and Jack is the only person that gets any positive benefit out of the park. And all of these net out to negative net social benefits, right? So because there's only one person in each one of these scenarios that gets positive utility, they would all fail by a simple majority vote, right? Because there's 2/3 majority in each one would vote against the project, right? So you would never get any one of these passed. However, using this process of log rolling, which I'll explain in a second, you can see that people could get together and trade votes and decide to pass each other's projects, right? So what we're going to look at here is note that Jack gets positive benefit from the park and Mo gets positive benefit from the dam. So let's see though if they agreed to vote for each other's projects, that if they would get positive benefit. Right, so obviously Jack would, because Jack would have 280 net benefit. He'd get a positive 400 for building the park and negative 120 from building the dam. So that's still a net positive for him. But notice that Mo is going to end up with negative benefit then, right? Because he's going to end up with 150 positive for the dam, but a negative 160 benefit from the park. So Mo wouldn't be willing to trade like that, right? So let's check now between the library and the park. Right, so Manny's going to get a net benefit, positive benefit of 200, but he's going to lose 270 from the park. So he would, again, you couldn't get Jack and Manny to trade votes for the library and the park, because even though Jack is going to get a positive net benefit from that deal here, Manny's going to get a negative net benefit. So what could happen though is that Manny and Mo decide to trade votes with each other. In that case, Mo gets a positive $150 worth of benefit from the dam and loses 110 from the library, but that's still a net 40 from this project. Similarly, Manny gets a net positive, or he gets a positive 200 from the library and only loses 40 from the dam. So he's going to end up with a net positive of 160, and Mo ends up with a net positive of 40. So what would happen is they get together then and say, okay, I'm going to vote for your bill, or for your project, if you vote for mine. In which case, in both cases, they're able to get a 2/3 majority and pass these projects. So even though there's a negative social benefit in each case, and even though Mo wouldn't exclusively want the library, he can be enticed to vote for it if they collude and use this process of log rolling. Okay, so hopefully that helped you understand what log rolling is and how it can be used. If you have any more questions, come to the Econ Tutoring Center.